Good. I really wish you the wheel spin. Like I said in other shows, sometimes you can't tell the steepness of these hills, but that's all a part of the Eagle Bridge here. Like I say, there's everything. You got your hills, you got your rocks, you got your mud, you got your motocross track, you got your hare scramble track, you got your natural trails. I mean, this place has everything you need. Suppose you could even do trial riding here if you really wanted to. If you noticed, I turned away because I just got splattered with mud. I didn't want to get none on the lens. See, mud is good on the bikes, but it ain't too good for the camera lens. So we'll get going and show you another section. You know, one of the great things about Eagle Bridge here, you know, we've been showing you a lot of the hard stuff. But if you don't like the hard stuff, I mean, they've got tracks like this too. This is just a nice field track, but it's really, if you're a beginner, you may want to go around this a few times before you try one of the harder trails. But this is where we are here, and this is actually going down a hill. As you can see, it's really, I mean, for a beginner, just somebody that wants to crank around, I mean, it ain't got a lot of jumps on it. It does have some little moguls coming up the other side. And this takes a few minutes to get around here. But I mean, even here, I just want to show you this. The view is awesome. I mean, the camera don't quite get it as good as the, but you got some good views here. I mean, it's practically like you're on top of a mountain looking at another one. And this is such a great place. I just can't overemphasize that. Wait a minute, we'll get a quick tape of Zach and Eric going through here. Zach and Eric coming through. Should be picking them up shortly. A little jump there. Pretty nice. Down the hill. They say that's one of the nice things here. You got such a wide variety. I mean, even if you spent 3 hours doing the motocross, 3 hours doing the trail riding, 3 hours doing easy riding, and you can spend a day here, and it's well worth the money. I mean, this is like a motorcycle park in itself. You don't have to be registered here. It's private land. There is a fee, but it's really reasonable. It just isn't a circle. It sort of intertwines between itself. So within a square mile of land, you can most probably get, you know, 3-4 miles of riding while it's, you know, winding back and forth. Like I say, this trail is just, I mean, this is like a paved road. I mean, it's dirt, but let's see if we get a shot of them coming through. Here we go now. Well, I don't know if this is Zach or Eric. But we'll get a picture of them coming up the hill. Coming up the hill now. Such a great area. Really great. What we're going to do in a minute is most probably tape them going around this track. I'll have a little race here. If you hear a little wind in there, that's something we can't do. We don't have a windproof screen. But what you see here is they're actually setting up the starting gate. And Steve and a few people here is going to take a, they're going to do a little race lap around here. And let's see if we tape them to give you an idea of what this track is really about. I say these people here are really great. Looks like they're lining up, getting ready to go. I say, this place has everything. There they go. I'm sort of set up in a central location here. It's so hard to say. See, this track is so big, I'm zoomed all the way out here. Sometimes looking at it on a little screen, it don't look that big, but I'll tell you. I can tell by the dust I'd hate to be third or fourth in line here. You see a nice jump there. Oh, I don't know if that's Steve or not. Sorry about the wind noise, but... We had two come through. You know, the cameras do get sort of beat up a lot. See if we can get this guy here. So this is really good. Might be a little jiggly. The more you put the zoom out, the more sensitive it is to movement. We do use a tripod, but like I say, this is Jump City. If you want to go to a place where there's a lot of jumps, a whole family. This, I mean, this is a family thing. Everybody here is super friendly. Just a great place to be. Let's see what we got coming by here. Oh, there goes Steve. Get Steve here a minute. I know he'll appreciate a little tape of him. Steve's got the motocross bike, and he's usually in the woods, so he can really unwind here a little bit. So let's see if he's gonna... Some of these jumps, these guys really fly off. Me and Steve never been here before. You can see it can be quite dusty. They got some really good jumps here. There's so many riders here, it's hard to pick one out to... You can actually see it's getting a bit dusty here. Look at that, look at that. Just like you see in a magazine. I mean, that's beautiful. Like I say, I highly recommend this place. But you get the idea of this place. It's really fantastic. Really crank around these berms. Yeah, there's some nice jumps here. A lot of turns. Like I say, you can do motocross all day. You can do wood riding all day. You can do easy wood. You can do hardwood. If you're lucky, if you do the woods, you'll get a good guide like we had, Eric. Eric and Zach. Or even on the motocross track. You have the same problems as in the woods. You get the bikes that won't start. Oh, a little trouble starting off there. There's all sorts of action going on here. Just phenomenal. So if you want to be doing some jumps, some fast riding, slow riding, Easy, hard, Beaver Bridge. This is the place you want to go. It's basically $25 to ride here all day, and you have all your things. If you mention Steve and Doug in the trail riding show, he said he'll give you a $5 discount. So if you think of it, and you're here 12 hours, it's less, you know, it's only a little over $1 an hour, whatever. Well worth coming here. A lot of professionals come here, especially when during Unadilla. You don't have to be the fastest rider in the world. Every skill and age level is here. So Steve. Imagine if there was like 50 bikes going through here in an actual race. You probably wouldn't even be able to see because of the sand. But if it was an actual race, they would probably have it watered down a bit. I had the worst luck. Steve just wiped out on this berm after I told him my battery was running low. I shut the camera off. I look, he's laying there on the ground. You never get a good wipeout with him. Well, that's about all we have for our show today.